Hi everyone, it's Big Boss Calvin 83. How's everyone doing? I hope alright. Same shit but on a different day. Welcome to the world of misery. This is what today's topic is. Today's topic is, remember, have you ever been called strange? Hey everyone, didn't record right, this part. What I was saying is, to all you men out there who feel me on this, and a few women, when you think about the time you were growing up, and a person, from both genders, but a person from the opposite sex looked at you and judged you from 1 to 5 seconds. They don't know nothing about you, but they call you strange, or you act strange, and they call you a weirdo. And most women do this all the time. Most women who are, girls, especially, in late elementary school, middle school, and through high school and through the rest of your life, they just brand you as strange, unless you got something they want, and unless you're able to conform and fit in and assimilate. Particularly, to most of you men of color, to black men specifically, especially when it comes to dealing with black women, you're labeled as strange. Especially in racist Caucasian America, you're labeled as strange because you look different, your skin color is different. Then you got these color-struck black women, and you got these color-struck other ethnic races of color who are on that same Caucasian assimilation dumb shit. But when they get their nigga moment, they're crying to you, and then now they want to have some compassion, and they want you to help them out. I say fuck them on that, because I try to warn them. I warn people, about this country, this evil society we live in. And I have warned many people, but they don't want to wake up until they get their nigga moment. And that means, nigga moment means when you get the ugly ass reality check. When you want to label somebody as an undesirable, you want to judge somebody and treat them like shit who done nothing to you to warrant that. And that's just wrong, regardless if you took offense to what they said and did, or they didn't talk to you, or you felt that you didn't get the proper greeting because they wasn't kissing your butt. So you want to just be mean and disrespectful. And a lot of women do this, especially a lot of women of color, a lot of Caucasian, Negro, black women do this shit. And they keep doing it. They want to call you a weirdo and strange because you're not being a stereotype that they like in a guy. But because you refuse to act like a fool and coon and buffoon, what you see in BET. You refuse to act like these dumbass douchebag guys that they see on MTV. When you try to be your own individual and be yourself, you get slammed for it. You get disrespected. You get attacked because you don't conform. You don't kiss nobody's butt. But they don't understand is that when you try to get their acceptance the first time, right? They came up to you, or you came up to them. They dissed you and rejected you. So there's nothing you can do to get their acceptance, and there's nothing you can do about it. You're disrespected, you're insulted, you're put down, you're abused throughout that period of time, and you'll always be abused. People don't grow out of this bad behavior. When you're getting picked on and being bullied and being ridiculed, dumped on, shit on, spat on, and just attacked from all sides and angles, and your manhood is attacked. And I'll say for some of you women, your womanhood is attacked. Because you're not looking a certain way. You're not considered a desirable. You're not being sexy. You're not being the way people want you to behave and act. Because you're not being what's considered normal, because what they see on TV and what they see in these fucked up Hollywood movies. But when you try to be your own individual, people want to disrespect you because you don't fit in. Because you're your own individual. You don't conform. You're not trying to kiss nobody's ass. And because mostly these people ain't doing shit for you. They don't care if you're. They ain't giving you no shelter. They ain't giving you a house. They ain't giving you a fucking car. They ain't putting food on your fucking table. They ain't paying your fucking bills. But they expect you to conform and assimilate and be like them because they think they're so bigoted. They're so bigoted is that they feel because they act a certain way and do things a certain way, that means everybody should do it and their way is right, and anybody that opposes that and looks and objects to fitting in, or they go against the norm of their norm, you're a bad person, and then they put you down and they try to insult you, heckle you, attack you for no reason, because how dare you try to be your own person? How dare you try to be your own individual? That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying when I was walking to the market, to Walmart. Picking up some things. I hate Walmart, but there's nothing I can do because that's the only store closest to me. What I'm saying is, it's like you're being called strange because you're not. Basically, because this society programs us and conditions us to think like Adolf Hitler. We want to talk about how horrible Adolf Hitler is, but you know, we actually make Adolf Hitler a fucking angel. No, Adolf Hitler to me is a nice person compared to people today, because we practice our eugenics, we treat people the way we don't want to be treated, we stereotype people out, we discriminate them based on how somebody looks because their skin colors are different, their hair texture is different, or their eye shape is different. Stuff that has nothing to do with who you truly are, or because you come from this neighborhood, or you don't have this, or you're poor, and then most of the time, or because you're not wearing the latest fashions, or you're not trying to keep up with the Joneses, you're not trying to put yourself in hardcore credit card debt just to try to get people to like you. You're not trying to do that. You don't give a shit about these materialistic things because you know there's a bigger purpose, but people have a problem if you're not trying to conform. I say, why should I give a fuck about what you think? Because of the fact that you're not trying to do nothing for me. I mean, if I got hurt, well, I had to go to the hospital, or if I was damn near dying, you wouldn't do nothing to help me. And that's what and that's the whole topic of the video. How are you gonna call me strange and call me a weirdo when the fact of the matter is, when you're no different, somebody else can say and think that you're strange and you're a weirdo because you're not acting the way I act, so I can judge you the same way. But a lot of women specifically don't understand that because they're too narcissistic. They just want a man to fit in so they can show off around their friends. But they don't want to like you for you, and that's fucking hypocrisy. Just people in general, because they want you to like you, they want you to like them for them. They want you to love them for who they are and love them unconditionally and not judge them. But they feel they can judge you and label you and stereotype you the fuck out. But because they think they're fucking better, and they think the shit don't stink, and at the end of the day, your shit stinks like everybody else's. And I'll add this, fuck that. Miss me with that crap. Oh, they're just kids, and kids will be kids, and they'll outgrow it. You don't outgrow being a fucking bully. You do not outgrow being a bully. A person who treats somebody bad and mistreats other people and puts them down and disrespects other people, you don't outgrow it. You don't outgrow it. These people just get better at being bullies and get better at creating their own killers, and then you wonder why you're on your deathbed and you wonder why people kill you. What gives you that right to tell me what the fuck I am when you don't know nothing about me? You don't have that right. You don't have that right at all. You don't have that right to judge somebody when you know nothing about them. Oh, because you went from off something, because you just went by looks or the clothes they wear. You judge them on materialistic items that has nothing to do with who they are. You judge them on what kind of job they had or career. You judge them based on the mode of transportation. Whether they were taking the bus, taking public transportation, or had a car, or the type of car they had. But you don't even have none of that shit that you demanded. I hate that when bitches do that. They want a guy to be a certain way, but these same bitches ain't like that. What they demand in a guy
they ain't trying to be that themselves. They want a guy with a lot of money, but they don't have a lot of money. You know, they want a guy to be a certain way, but these bitches don't want to be that way. They don't want to reciprocate. Oh, they want you to love them unconditionally and like them for who they are. I call bullshit. Also, because I'm strange, and I think that's a good thing. Because I got a mind of my own. I think for myself. I'm independent. I'm a non-conformist. I don't take shit from nobody. I think for myself. I'm not intimidated by anybody. I don't kiss your butt. I fight for my rights, and I fight for what I believe in, and I speak out about it. And you got a problem with that. Because you like to live in your life of lies. You're comfortable being ignorant. You're comfortable living in lies. But you're fearful of the damn truth. You hate the truth because it's not, because if you heard the truth and you looked at the truth for what it was and accepted it, you would have to change the way you act. You have to change the way you behave. So you can call me strange all you want. You're the one who's strange. You're the one who's assimilating European culture. You're the one who supports the New World Order. You're the one who's trying to deny your heritage. You're the one who's trying to fit in instead of be yourself. And I love it when bitches say be yourself when they don't like a man for who the fuck he is to begin with. That's a lie right there. You know, but that's another video for another day and time. But, you know, y'all bitches are the strangest motherfuckers. You don't see men spending billions of dollars on plastic surgery to look like a fucking fake-ass Barbie doll. You don't see men in large numbers trying to bleach their hair, dye their hair, or bleach their fucking skin. You don't see men, well, I take that back. You don't see men trying to kiss up to other people, especially other guys, for fucking acceptance. Because you just can't do it. Because once you sell yourself short, once you try to conform and get people to like you, especially when they rejected you previously, there's nothing you can do. They will never respect you. We understand that inherently, instinctively. But a lot of women don't. They try to get the world to like them when the world ain't doing shit for them. They ain't paying their bills. They ain't feeding them. They ain't giving them a roof over their fucking head. They ain't getting them a fucking house, car. They don't give them. They ain't giving them a fucking private jet. They don't care. I mean, they don't care about their fucking health. You know, they ain't loving you. They ain't fucking you. So why the hell do you give a damn? They can't do nothing for you. They're not supporting you in your endeavors. So why do you give a damn about what other people think when they can't do nothing for you? When they're not trying to do nothing for you. So the people who want to judge other people and go out their way and insult somebody and disrespect somebody because they're indifferent and they're different from the norm. I mean, the norm is subjective. What's normal is considered by popular demand. But at the same time, just because the majority of people think this is correct, doesn't mean it's correct. That means you're just a dumbass because you're just going off of groupthink. So when a person doesn't groupthink and they think for themselves, they question things and they look things objectively, they're called strange. No, bitches, you're the one who's strange. And that goes for men and women. All y'all are bitches because y'all don't stand up for your rights. You like being divided. You like practicing your eugenics. You like to treat people the way you don't want to be fucking treated. And then you whine and cry when it happens again. When you create your own killers, and then you want to come up with some retarded ass response, well, it doesn't justify it. Well, it doesn't justify you treating somebody who done nothing to you the way you don't want to be treated yourselves. And then you want to whine and cry and bitch when you get your own medication. When somebody teaches you a lesson, when somebody stands up to you and fucking kills you and puts you in the fucking grave where you fucking belong. You deserve to get killed. It's justified because it was justified for you to be an asshole, to be a fucking bitch, disrespectful to somebody who has done nothing to you. But because they didn't fit the way they wasn't trying to be the person that you felt they should be, because society says that's wrong. Because you went off your own prejudice and own ignorance, your own biases, and then when that person treated you the same way, used their own prejudice and biases into reactions of prejudice and the biases that you enforce your ignorance and your personal beliefs on them, and you discriminated against them and you use it as a weapon. Well, guess what? We react violently towards the evil that you endorse and that you inflict on other people. So that you victimize people who done nothing to you, and then you want to cry and you want to be the victim. You're not the victim, you're the victimizer. You're the troublemaker. You are what's wrong with this planet. This is why, like I said before, we're at a point where there's a lot of people that deserve to die. There's a lot of people who need to be punished for their evil doings. You know? You need your own medication. Let the bombs drop. Because there's too many strange motherfuckers. The people who are strange are the people who want to call somebody strange. The people who are truly crazy are the people who want to accuse other people of being crazy. The people who are weird are the people who want to label other people as being weird. You're the weirdos, you're the strange ones, because you are programmed, you are conditioned to think a certain way. So, you are the fools, not me. I'm Mouthpiece.
Oh, I painted my toenails and my regular nails, but you can't really see it. They're really light colored and there's flowers on them. And I would show you my toes, except I don't know if you guys would want to see them. Maybe I will show you anyway. I don't know how to show you guys my toes. Toes? Flowers on my toes. Okay, that looks really strange, but those are my feet.